Folks, many people are paralyzed with fear right now. I'll get into that and then the latest home prices and insights for the city of Toronto for a week ending February 26, 2025. Before I get into that, I just want to say thank you. Many of you, whether it's through your comments or through your phone calls to me, or you stop me in the street in public, you're thanking me for the content we're providing. You're thanking me, saying that the information we're providing here is helping you to understand the real estate market. Well, I can tell you it means the world to us. So I'm saying thank you back to you that you're here every week watching our show. It really, really does mean the world to us. Thank you. We're shooting this video the morning of March the 4th. It's tariff day. I'm not an economist or financial advisor. I'm not pretending to be an economist or financial advisor. We don't know exactly for sure what these tariffs are going to do. It's not going to be good. We just don't know the extent, the full extent of the damage it may cause. We don't even know how long they're going to last. There's so much uncertainty. And it's this uncertainty that is paralyzing many people as to what they should do, if anything. Now, I'm speaking to people these days, and well, I speak to people all the time, but these days, it seems more and more people are just frozen, and either they got plans and they're frozen, or they need help with their financial situation, and they're doing nothing about it because they're not sure which way to turn, and they just freeze. They speak to no one. They don't do anything. And the one thing I could say is, if you are experiencing financial hardships, doing nothing doesn't make it go away. Doing nothing, actually, for most people, the situation gets worse. I've spoken with people that, through talking it through, we managed to find solutions to their housing, residential situations there. And others have called me and they're at the end of their runway. It's just too late. There's not much that can be done. What I'm getting at is, look, we're all experiencing the same economy. We're all experiencing the same tariff day, but other people are going to deal with it differently, and the outcome is going to be different for different people. The uncertainty can be paralyzing. But if you have a situation that is pressing, financial situation that is pressing, whether it's related to your home, whether it's related to anything else, it's better to talk to somebody that can help you, talk you through it, figure out some sort of solution than not. And sometimes your situation is worse than what you think it is. Sometimes it's not as bad as you think it is, and the solution is quite simple. So look for professional help and guidance. If you think this video can help somebody you know, please pass it along. If you get value from what we're talking about, subscribe. And if you want to speak with me about your real estate situation, selling, buying, it's really simple. Visit tsre.ca to book a call on my calendar. That's TSRE, stands for Team Sessa Real Estate. Book a time that's convenient for you, and we'll talk about whatever's on your mind. Now, let's get into the numbers. Here we go, folks. Let's take a close look at what's happening in the freehold market across the city of Toronto. Detached properties, looks like prices overall, these are average sold prices, seem to be trending up. Semis and towns, since the beginning of this year, look how close average prices are. Condos is down here. We're not talking about condos on this show. I put the average prices just in comparison to where all the other prices are. There's a big gap. We're going to start off with the detached market. for week ending February 26th, 115 detached properties were sold in the city of Toronto. 31 of those were sold at $2 million or more. So let's look at this. It's not consistently on a weekly basis, but overall, it looks like to me, sales maybe are trending upwards. It could change, but it kind of looks like that. And it's not an aggressive trending upwards. The amount of property selling at $2 million or more is trending upwards. Average sold price is $1,644,000. Doesn't go up every single week, but overall, since the beginning of this year, kind of looks like average sold price is trending upwards. Compared to last year, 1,644 is 4% lower than where we were this time a year ago. The median price of $1,530,000 is 6% higher year over year. The dotted line, that's a 4-week moving average. And it looks like both average prices and the median price is trending upwards. I have 3 months on the board here, but if we basically look at this year so far onwards, average and median price seem to be trending upwards when it comes to the detached market. Sales, you can see the orange, those are sales this year. The blue, it's compared to the same week a year ago. Sales, fewer sales. The percentage selling at list price or more seems to be trending upwards. Listings, we have way more listings this year than we did last year over the same, January to today, closer to the end of February. Now, just in comparison, so active listings clearly trending upwards, but in comparison to the same week a year ago, active listings were 979. They're 1,648 now. That's a 68% increase in the amount of properties available for sale versus last year. So we're selling fewer or buying fewer this year, but there are 68% more available for sale. Months of inventory sitting at 3.3 versus months of inventory for the same week a year ago, it was 1.5 a year ago. So it's more than doubled. We're now at 3.3. And I haven't kind of said months of inventory going up, down, flat. It's really tough for me to tell. If you can figure that out and say months of inventory is going a certain way, great, let me know. But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I'm not sure which way it's going to go or which way it's even trending, if we can call it a trend right now. But that's the whole city. If we look at Toronto broken down into 9 different sections, and for the city, we say months of inventory is 3.3, and the whole city, on average, 53%, more than half, are selling at list price or more. Well, let's look at some of the neighborhoods here. Scarborough, I'm calling all of Scarborough a neighborhood. It's still a big area. Months of inventory there is 2.5. That's more competitive than 3.3 months of inventory. East York, Riverdale Beaches, 1.7, 64% sold at list price or more. There's only 14 sales. High Park, Parkdale, only 7 sales, but quite a few, a high percentage, 86% sold at list price or more. Months of inventory there is 2.3. Midtown, months of inventory is 4.9. Uptown, 7.5 months of inventory. Way over here, Rexdale, Downsview, 5.3 months of inventory. You can look at them all on your own. The buying or selling experience is going to be different depending on which region you're in. And also the price point, right? Semi-detached properties. Sales look like they're definitely trending up. For week ending February 26th, 51 semi-detached properties were sold. 13 of those were at $1.5 million or more. Average sold price is $1,275,000. 1,275 is 3% higher than this time a year ago. The median price of 1,250 is 10% higher. The dotted line, the 4-week moving average, kind of look like both average and median price are trending up for semi-detached properties. Months of inventory sitting at 1.4, and 59% of those properties sold at list price or more. These are townhouses now, freehold townhouses. 14 were sold. 5 of those were at $1.5 million or more. Those sales look like they're trending up. Also, average price is $1,296,000. 1,296 is 11% higher than this time a year ago. Now, keep in mind, there's only 14 sold. It's not a big sampling here. Median price of 1,280 is 13% higher than this time a year ago. And months of inventory sitting at 2.2 months of inventory. Here's a quick summary. You may, depending on what you're looking at, what you're selling, what you're buying, you may experience a balanced market, but there's also a chance it's going to be kind of at the top end, somewhat aggressive, a little bit of a seller's market. So right at the top end of a seller's, bottom end of a balanced market. In most cases, that's what you're going to experience when you're out there. Thank you again for watching. Have an awesome day.